Hello everyone, welcome to our channel where we dive deep into fascinating topics that spark curiosity and broaden perspectives. Today we're exploring a question that intrigues many. What do blind people see? It's a topic shrouded in mystery, often misunderstood, yet profoundly human. Blindness isn't just one experience, it's a spectrum, unique to each person. In this video, we'll unravel the science, stories, and surprising truths behind vision loss. From total darkness to vivid dreams, we'll cover it all. Stay with us for an eye-opening journey that will challenge what you think you know. Let's get started. First, let's define blindness. It's not a single state, but a range of visual impairments. Some people have low vision, seeing blurry shapes or colors. Others experience total blindness with no light perception at all. According to Verywell Health, only about 15% of people with eye disorders have total blindness. That means most retain some sight, like detecting light or vague forms. Blindness can stem from conditions like macular degeneration, glaucoma, or congenital issues. Each case is unique, shaping what a person perceives. This diversity is key to understanding their world. Ready to dive deeper? Let's explore what seeing means for them. What does total blindness look like? Many assume it's just blackness, like closing your eyes, but that's a misconception. For those with no light perception, there's no visual sensation, not even darkness. It's not black, it's nothing. Verywell Health explains that people born blind don't conceptualize colors like sighted people do. They may understand colors as ideas like red is warm, through touch or descriptions. For those who lost sight later, faint memories of visuals might linger. Imagine trying to describe a sunset to someone who's never seen one. It's abstract, yet they grasp it through other senses. Isn't that fascinating? Not all blindness is total. Many blind individuals have light perception. They can sense light sources, like a glowing lamp or sunlight, but not details. Some see blurry shapes or colors, especially bright ones. Medical News Today notes that low vision varies widely. One person might distinguish a red apple from a green one in bright light, while another struggles with patterns. Legal blindness, defined in the U.S. as 20/200 vision, or a visual field under 20 degrees, often includes some usable sight. This partial vision shapes daily life in surprising ways. Curious how? Let's look at how they navigate. How do blind people interact with their environment? They rely on senses like touch, hearing, and spatial awareness. Verywell Health highlights tactile exploration as key. By feeling objects, they learn shapes, textures, and sizes. Echolocation, using sounds like clicks or snaps, helps map surroundings. Research shows blind individuals are more sensitive to acoustic cues, like echoes bouncing off walls. This skill, honed through practice, lets them see spaces without sight. Imagine walking through a room, sensing walls by sound alone. It's like a superpower, but there's more. Let's talk about technology's role. Technology transforms lives for the blind. Screen readers convert text to speech, enabling computer use. Apps like Be My Eyes connect users with sighted volunteers via video for real-time help, like reading labels. Braille displays translate digital text into tactile form. The Perkins School for the Blind emphasizes that these tools empower independence. For example, GPS apps with audio cues guide navigation. These innovations bridge gaps, making the world more accessible. But what about internal experiences? Like dreams, do blind people dream visually? Let's explore this intriguing question next. Do blind people dream? Absolutely. But their dreams differ based on when they lost vision. Verywell Health's research shows those blind after age 7 often retain visual dream imagery. Colors, faces, or scenes might appear, though they fade over time. Those born blind dream through other senses, touch, sound, smell. A 2014 study in sleep medicine found their dreams are rich in spatial awareness, like feeling a room's layout. Surprisingly, blind individuals report more nightmares, possibly due to heightened environmental awareness. Imagine dreaming in textures or sounds instead of images. Isn't that a vivid world? What about colors? Can blind people see them? For those with low vision, colors may appear faded or hard to distinguish. Bright, solid colors are easier to spot. People with total blindness, especially from birth, don't visualize colors but understand them conceptually. Very well health notes, they might associate blue with coolness or red with heat, learn through descriptions or touch. Those who lost sight later may recall colors vividly. Color blindness, a separate condition, affects cone cells, making reds and greens look similar. Each experience is unique, reshaping how we think about seeing. Legal blindness is a term you've likely heard. In the US, it's defined as 20/200 vision, or a visual field under 20 degrees in the better eye, even with correction. Very Well Health explains this isn't a medical diagnosis, but a legal threshold for benefits like disability aid. Most legally blind individuals have some vision, like seeing light or shapes. Tests like the Snellen eye chart or confrontational visual field test determine eligibility. This classification helps access resources, but it doesn't capture the full experience. Want to know how they adapt socially? Let's dive in. Blindness affects more than sight. It shapes emotions and social interactions. Losing vision, especially suddenly, can spark anxiety or isolation. Very Well Health's article on monocular vision notes challenges like reduced depth perception, increasing risks of falls. Socially, some feel self-conscious, as others may not notice their impairment. Occupational therapists help develop coping strategies like turning the head to see better. Support groups and accessible environments like tactile paving ease daily life. The emotional resilience of blind individuals is inspiring. How do they perceive shapes without sight? Let's explore that next. Without vision, how do blind people understand shapes? Touch is central. By feeling an object, they discern its form, size, and texture. Very Well Health describes how blind individuals use tactile investigation, like tracing a cup's edge to understand its shape. Echolocation enhances this, revealing an object's distance or size through sound. Training in these skills builds remarkable spatial awareness. Imagine seeing a chair's outline by tapping your foot and listening. This blend of senses creates a rich perception of the world. But what causes blindness in the first place? Let's investigate. Blindness has many causes. Congenital conditions, like optic nerve issues, can lead to blindness from birth. Diseases like glaucoma or macular degeneration cause gradual loss. Injuries or infections may trigger sudden blindness. Healthline notes that conditions like diabetic, retinopathy, or trauma can result in total blindness. Each cause affects vision differently, from tunnel vision to complete light loss. Understanding these origins helps us appreciate the spectrum of experiences. Now, let's look at how blind people adapt to daily challenges with remarkable ingenuity. Living with blindness requires creative adaptations. Tools like white canes aid navigation, signaling obstacles. Guide dogs offer mobility and companionship. At home, organizing items consistently, like placing keys in a specific spot, builds independence. Very Well Health emphasizes that occupational therapy teaches practical skills like cooking or dressing, tailored to low or no vision. Apps and voice-activated devices like smart speakers simplify tasks. These adaptations highlight resilience and resourcefulness. Curious about the science behind vision loss? Let's break it down. Vision relies on the eyes and brain working together. Light enters the eye, hitting photoreceptors, rods for light and dark, cones for color. In blindness, these cells or the optic nerve may malfunction. For example, macular degeneration damages central vision, while retinitis pigmentosa narrows the visual field. Healthline explains that brain processing also plays a role. Without visual input, the brain relies on other senses. This neuroplasticity allows blind individuals to heighten hearing or touch. It's a testament to the brain's adaptability. Ready for some real-life stories? Personal stories bring blindness to life. Take John, who lost vision to glaucoma in his 40s. He describes sensing light but not details, using echolocation to navigate. Maria, blind from birth, sees through touch, vividly describing textures in her dreams. These stories, inspired by research from Perkins School for the Blind, show diverse experiences. John uses a screen reader to work, while Maria loves audiobooks. Their resilience inspires. How does society support these individuals? Let's explore accessibility and inclusion. Society plays a big role in supporting the blind. Accessible design, like braille signs or audio crosswalk signals, enhances independence. The NHS highlights home modifications, like high contrast markings, to prevent falls. Laws like the Americans with Disabilities Act mandate equal access. Organizations like Be My Eyes foster community through volunteer support. Inclusion means valuing blind individuals' contributions from art to technology. Their perspectives enrich us all. Let's wrap up with what we've learned and why it matters. We've journeyed through the world of blindness, from total darkness to vibrant sensory experiences. We've learned it's not just about what's seen, but how the world is felt, heard, and understood. Blindness is diverse, shaped by unique stories and adaptations. By understanding it, we foster empathy and inclusion. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button, share it with friends, and subscribe for more educational content. Drop a comment, tell us what surprised you, or share your own experiences. Thanks for watching, and let's keep learning together.